Welcome to CI1000. My name is Instructor Calvino. I'm going to give you a quick rundown on how to do your week 1 assignment. So go ahead and click on coursework. And if you can, this is the first time you're going into the classroom. When you click on the week 1, it brings you to an overview. You can continue to go through every next available activity. Or if you're returning back into the week and you want to go back directly to something, you can just hit the back content and it will bring you back to the course navigation. So we can go straight into week 1 assignment. Okay, this is just the week's focus about this assignment. You can read that on your own. Now I'm going to open up week 1 assignment. It is valued at 90 points. You really need to get it done. One of the things we're going to be doing is we're going to be creating a CI1000 folder inside of your document folder in your computer, and we're going to make additional folders inside for every week. We're going to be using Microsoft Word. If you have a Microsoft Word that is asking you for money, please go ahead and log in. Once you open it up, on the very top, you'll see your face or your picture. That's where you need to make sure that you're signed in with your UMA Puma Den email address and password. And this will allow you to use the UMA license instead of having to make another payment. Okay, we'll get back to this in a second. So there is going to be some formatting of the title, a short ergonomic reflection, and then we're going to be creating it into a PDF. So I'm just going to keep going down. The assignment task, again, this is the value for each section and how many points each one is worth, and so on. So I'm going to go down to the step-by-step instructions. And right here it says open File Explorer. So File Explorer is down here. I'm going to use Snap. I'm going to snap this over to the right, and I'm going to pick the document with the instructions, the web page with the instruction. That way I can see both at the same time. I can adjust the size of it if I wanted to, which I will. So, File Explorer, go to Documents. I go to Documents. Inside of, and create a folder named CI1000. You have two ways. If you have a mouse, which I strongly recommend you get a mouse, the cheapest mouse, corded mouse, will work just fine. You can right click and go to New and Folder, or if you don't have a mouse, at that point you can still use the pad and come in here and go New Folder. Like I said, CI1000. Okay. And I double clicked it because I want to create 5 subfolders inside. So I'm going to go New Folder, Week 1, New Folder, Week 2, so on and so forth. Oops. Okay. So all the 5 weeks are done. I can see that I made it inside my CI1000 folder. So before we go any further, we're going to take a screenshot of all 5 of the folders. We're going to be using a program called Snipping Tool that's inside of your Start menu. So go in here. And if you have it pinned, you can use straight from here. If not, normally this shows up looking like this. I like to change my view to list. know what I'm looking for, and I can go down here and just select snipping tool. Snipping tool is just a camera for your screen. That is all this program is. I'm going to set it for window because I want to take a picture of the window, and I'm going to click on new, and then I just click on the window that I want. It has just created a copy, a picture of my folder. I can see that you're in the CI1000 folder, and these 5 weeks have been done. We're going to put this aside for a second. I'm just going to minimize it because we're going to come back to this in a minute. And I'm done with this part with File Explorer. I'm also going to minimize it because I'm going to come back to it in a minute. Okay. So I'm done with that, and I've taken a screenshot. Now I need to open Microsoft Word, which I have open in the bottom. I'm going to select blank document. Let me go ahead and pin this again. And I need that one. I'm going to adjust it so I can see the instructions and my Word document at the same time. So they want us to type in week 1 practice document as our title. They want us to format it in bold and 16. It is in bold, but then I need to change the number to 16. And now I'll hit enter. But I want to take it off of bold when I come and change the size once I start going into the paragraph section. So I'm going to take that off and take the bold off. Now, it says to write a 3 to 4 sentence ergonomic reflection. So if you look up here, task number 3, your reflection should include your current posture. So you need to write a paragraph, 3 or more sentences each. I'm going to briefly do this according to me. So my current posture. Curve is slacking on the chair. Okay. My current distance to the screen. 2 feet away. And what adjustment you would make, I can make plenty because I don't say it right. 1. Sit up straight. This will help my lower back from hurting. Simple. So I got my 3 sentences done. I can write more if I wanted to. I don't have to. It's 3 to 4 sentences. So let me go back down here. Now they want us to save the document. Where? They want us to save it in your document folder, inside of that CI1000 folder you created, and inside of the week 1. Why? Because we want you to easily find it. Instead of having it loose inside a document folder on a desktop or some other folder, that makes it impossible for you to find. So we're going to use the student's last name, your first name, CI1000 W1. I'm going to go into File, Save. I need to click on this PC. Mine's a little bit different. And inside, I can see that I'm already inside my document folder. and I can see that the CI1000 folder is here. But if it's not, I can click on Documents. I can double click on CI1000, or if it's really not there at all and I happen to be starting on my desktop, I can click on Documents, CI1000, Week 1, and I'm going to change this name. Again, it needs to be your last name, not mine. CI1000 underscore W1 for Week 1. And save. And I don't have to put this DOCX because it's being saved as a Word document. It will do that for you. Save. Okay, you notice that my autosave already turned itself on. I can have it on or off, it doesn't matter. If I have it off, I gotta remember to come back in here and save when I'm done working with a document. And then I'll leave it off because I want to show. Okay, I'm gonna hit enter. And the next step would be to export it as a PDF. But there's actually one step that's missing in this instruction right here between 8 and 9. What about the screenshot? We're going to put the screenshot right underneath so we can submit one Word document and one PDF as the assignment calls for. So I'm going to go back under here, under snipping tool, and I'm going to copy that image. Go back to my document, and I can just hit paste, and it's there. Maybe I don't like it that big, and I want to make it smaller. That's good. Obviously, you don't paint on the document like I did. You can remove all that. I'm just deleting that one and putting in one without all the markings that I did. Again, oops. All right. So I got my requirements. I can close this image. I don't have to save it because I got it in my Word document. Now we need to export the file as a PDF. Simple. Come up here inside your Word document, go to File, Export, create a PDF, and it's going to pop up a little dialog box. It will. Okay. I am not changing the name of it. It's going to remain with the same name. But because it's a different file, it's going to be a PDF, it's going to let you have it the same name. You can either have this open for it to open it right out after you're done, or you can uncheck it and then hit publish. And you're going to see it show up here. So this is identical. The only thing is a PDF does not let you edit. You cannot change anything on your PDF. All right, that is done. According to the grading rubric, you're showing your CI1000 parent folder there. The title is bold and 16. We've done that. We have our 3 complete sentences covering the information. And we have the 2 files. How do I know I have the 2 files? Well, I'm going to go ahead and close my Word document. Again, before I close it, let me hit save. And again, if your autosave was on, it would have done it already for you. I'll go ahead and close it. And I'm going to go back into File Explorer. Remember, I said we put it in our Week 1 folder. There you are. You can see that one is a Microsoft Word document and one is a PDF. So at this point, we can just hit submit and upload my assignment. And because I've been here a whole bunch of times, it did it automatically, but I could open up to another place. And if it does, all I have to do is hit Documents, CI1000 Week 1. Since I have both of these items already closed, I don't have them open, it will allow me to select them both and upload them. If they were open, it would actually fail. It would tell me that it's already open. Okay, so I can hit add. And those are my DOCX and my PDF with my name and information. And all I have to do is hit submit to submit my assignment. Thank you for watching.